Chicago versus New York City. Two powerhouses in America, each with its own style, taste, and pace. From the battle of the pizzas to towering skylines and bustling city life, today we're diving deep into which city truly reigns supreme. Stick around to find out. This is a showdown you don't want to miss. Whether you're a food lover, architecture enthusiast, or just someone who loves the buzz of city life, Chicago and New York offer it all. But which city does it better? Today, we're breaking it all down: food, architecture, lifestyle, and more. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which city fits your vibe. Ready? Let's get started. History. Chicago's story starts in the early 1800s when it was just a modest trading post. It became a major hub by the mid-19th century thanks to its strategic location on Lake Michigan and the development of railroad. In 1871, the Great Chicago Fire devastated the city, but it rebuilt bigger and better. This led to its rise as an industrial giant, famous for its architecture and the world's first skyscrapers. Today, Chicago is known for its diverse culture, world-class architecture, and a deep connection to the Midwest's industrial past. Meanwhile, New York City's history dates back to 1624 when it was established as New Amsterdam by Dutch settlers. It became New York under British control in 1664 and rapidly grew into a major port and trade center. By the 19th century, waves of immigration transformed New York into a melting pot. It became the cultural and economic capital of the United States, with industries booming and the population skyrocketing. Today, New York City is a global hub for finance, culture, and media, attracting people from around the world to its 5 boroughs. Weather. Now, let's talk weather. Chicago is notorious for its brutal winters. Known as the Windy City, it's not just the wind that cuts through you, but the freezing temperatures and heavy snowfall that make winter months challenging. Winter lasts long here, but summers offer a different story. When it's hot, Chicagoans flock to Lake Michigan for beach days and outdoor festivals, making the most of the short but sweet warm season. New York City experiences 4 distinct seasons: hot, humid summers, crisp falls, chilly winters, and blooming springs. While winter can be cold, it's not quite as harsh as Chicago's, and snowstorms, while dramatic, don't usually last as long. Summers in New York can be sweltering, but the city's energy never stops. Each season brings its own vibe, whether it's cozying up in winter or enjoying rooftops in summer. Food. When it comes to food, the battle is fierce. Chicago and New York are culinary giants. Chicago's deep dish pizza is a thing of legend, known for its thick crust and generous toppings. On the flip side, New York pizza is iconic for its thin, foldable slices, loved by locals and tourists alike. It's a grab-and-go staple, whether you're rushing to a meeting or enjoying a late-night snack. So, which pizza wins? That's up to your taste bud. Are you a fan of the hearty, filling deep dish or the crispy, foldable slice? Architecture. Now let's talk architecture. Chicago is a city of innovation, famous for its modern skyscrapers and world-class designs. The architecture here tells a story of rebirth, creativity, and resilience. New York, however, has its own architectural giant. From the historic Empire State Building to the modern One World Trade Center, this city's skyline is just as iconic. Each building holds a piece of the city's history and global influence. Both cities are a dream for architecture buffs, with stunning skylines and rich histories. But while Chicago's beauty comes from its innovation, New York's architecture is a mix of the old and the new. Lifestyle. Life in New York is fast. It's a city that never sleeps, with people always on the move. The pace is relentless. And if you're living here, you're part of the hustle. Chicago, on the other hand, offers a more balanced lifestyle. Sure, it's still a major city, but there's a Midwestern charm that gives you room to breathe. The pace is a bit slower, but the energy is still alive, especially in its neighborhoods. So, if you're into the fast-paced grind, New York's your city. But if you want a big city vibe with a touch of laid-back living, Chicago has the edge. Public transport. When it comes to public transport, New York is the clear winner. The subway system here is extensive, with 24-hour service connecting every part of the city. If you need to get somewhere fast, the subway will take you there. Chicago's L train is also a solid option, with elevated tracks offering great views of the city. While it doesn't run 24/7, it's still a reliable and scenic way to get around. Both cities have great public transport, but New York's system is bigger and faster, while Chicago's offers a more relaxed commute with some unbeatable views. Sports and culture. Chicago's sports culture is unbeatable. Whether it's the Cubs, the Bulls, or the Bears, Chicago fans are diehard, and the city's sports history is rich and passionate. New York's sports scene is just as intense, with the Yankees, Mets, Knicks, and more. The energy at Madison Square Garden is electric, making it a top spot for sports fans. On the cultural front, New York's Broadway and art scene are world-renowned. But Chicago's museums and performing arts are just as impressive, with a creative pulse that runs deep. Cost of living. Living in either city comes at a price. New York is famously expensive, with smaller living spaces and sky-high rent. But in Chicago, you get more bang for your buck, bigger apartments, lower costs, but still the excitement of city life. Both cities are costly, but if you're looking to stretch your dollar, Chicago is the more affordable option. So, whether you're drawn to the hustle and grind of New York or the charm and balance of Chicago, these cities have something for everyone. Each one is a legend in its own right. Which city would you choose? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic city showdowns.